Hello everyone, it's your host, Get Good Fox. Welcome back to Nomad Survival. So this is going to be an interesting one, especially for me, because we're going to be playing as the Quickling. Now, I've never played the Quickling before. He has a maximum SP of 600. His weapon skill is Speed Unlimited. Transform, dealing damage to enemies that run into you, increasing your movement speed, taking 75% less damage, and leaving behind a damaging weight. However, your SP regen is reduced by 75% when you're not sitting still. When you're not sitting still, 75% less SP when you're... So you need to sit still. Like the double negative was like so duration increase at 20 and 40. Okay, I've never played this character before. Let's just do it's pretty action packed. I don't know. Let's just play. I don't even know what am I doing? Okay, so yes. Okay, you stand still. Wait. What? This is so what? So what do I do? Well, this is so not what let's do Dancing Dagger. I've never really messed around with Dancing Dagger, to be completely honest. This is a really weird one, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, this is so weird. I mean, I'm digging it, it's cool. But it's weird. I definitely want Spectre. This ability is so weird that there's no way I wouldn't want to have the Spectral Sword. Movement speed? Sure. This is so weird. I don't know what to say about this. So it looks like the way it works is if I stand... Oh, let's get some more bouncing daggers. Okay, I'm guessing I want to go fast. Is this like the Sonic the Hedgehog character? So I take less damage from bumping into enemies, so I think I do actually want to physically bump into people. So, okay, I'm getting it. I guess what I want to do is I want to sit here and kind of rest, like this, and then I want to go wild and, like, own people. That's the feel I'm getting. So you want to, like, own people and then you want to rest. You want to own people and then you want to rest. This is so weird. I don't know. What if we make ourselves... I've never tried evasion. I'm gonna try it. This is like the Sonic the Hedgehog character. It's like, yeah, I gotta go fast. You're too slow. Here we go. Get away from me. Yeah. Okay, so I'm probably gonna want a little bit of health regen if I'm gonna wind up damaging myself. Yeah. This character is weird. I'm digging it, though. This character is weird, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Here we go. You're not ready for this. This is so weird. Maybe I want a little defense. I have no idea what to think of this character so far. I mean, it seems like it does a lot of damage. I mean, these are some early enemies, but... I probably should be investing in other things as well. What did I just do there? I have no idea where that damage came from. Spectral Sword. Where did that come from? What did that? I don't even know what that did. That's so weird. It's just, this is a weird character. This could go terribly. I'm gonna try energy waves. I'm gonna try a bunch of skills that I have no idea what if they're even good for something. I'm going fast! Where does that come from? Where does that, like, shockwave of energy come from? Now, we do have to be a little careful. Like, you know, we're not invincible. That shockwave does a decent bit of... It does a chunk of damage. I mean, these are pretty basic enemies at the same time. It's kind of like Snake at the same time. Like I said, I don't know where that damage is coming from. I don't know what I'm doing. This is so weird. Where did that was 200 damage? Do I give out a shy? Maybe I didn't read the skill closely enough. Evasion? Maybe evasion is a good idea. Maybe a little bit of evasion and health regen? I don't know. I just don't know what to think of this character. Like, I've never played it before. I just don't know. I mean, I am getting a bit low on health, so I should probably be a little careful. That curse could be fun. Let's try to focus on getting our, well, you know what? Colorless glyph does make a lot of sense from the perspective that if we're gonna run through people, why not have colorless glyph? I mean, wouldn't it be better to just do that? And maybe we can thin some of them out and not take as much damage, right? Yeah, maybe that'll protect us. Maybe it actually just makes sense to take colorless glyph because it'll protect us. I mean, I could be like, I also may have no idea what I'm talking about. I could also just be totally nutty. Going fast! This is okay. I don't know if this character is good or not, but this character is cool. That's what I'll say. I'll say this character is cool. Oh man, this character is weird. It's so unique though. It's nothing at all like the other, like, you know, rogue games I've played so far. Very unique. I mean, I don't know if that's gonna be good. Oh, this is you know what would be great for the Rattling Archer? This would be a great one for the Rattling Archer. It already plays into his bouncing arrows. More daggers? Sure. I guess we'll get to see how good the daggers are as well. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of health regen will definitely... Okay, so I think I figured out how it works. I think the way it works is, I think it's based on the damage I take. Oh, man. I'm like, insane mode. Oh, God! Insane mode! And then do I emit a... yeah, I guess I emit the wave when the ability is done. I'm not sure what is the factor in what determines the damage, though, is the main key. I mean, I'll tell you one thing. I'm shooting a lot of knives, that's for sure. This would be really good with projectiles. You know what? We're barely even spending any, Oh, yeah, what's that? Is that a, Oh, is this, what do you call it? What are these things? How about this? How much damage? Oh, my God! Oh, my God! Oh, my God! That just, like, totally owned it. What was that? Oh, here we go. 8 plus 6 bounces. Are you kidding me? That's a lot of bounces. Dude, we owned that thing. Like, is this thing gonna just own bosses? Is this guy just like a boss obliterator? Okay, we got plenty of rerolls. Let's reroll for, EXP. That's what I'm looking for right now. Where is... Come on, show me the EXP. There it is. Up to level 6. Maybe a little bit of defense and a little bit of health regeneration would help as well. I mean, I just chose the wave just because I was like, well, it'd be weird. Like, there'll be all these weird flying objects will be shooting everywhere. It's like, it's so different than any other character I've played. That's one thing that, like, this game is really good on. This game is really good on making all of the characters feel quite a bit different from each other. I can't deny that. I'm gonna keep re-rolling for more EXP. If I can find some. There we go. Up to 7, we need 3 more. I probably need to get the glyph going as well. I mean, I guess I can also use the trail to damage people. Yeah, it's like, I guess the concept of the character is that he goes for a sprint, and then he needs to stand still to kind of, like, you know, catch his breath, essentially. That's the impression I get, at least. We gotta be careful, though. We just lost a ton of health there. I just kind of did that as a test. I probably need to invest in some defense. So, let's go for... Bouncing dagger is fine. We probably need to get some health and defense going in order to really make this doable. At least that's my opinion so far. I feel like the bouncing daggers are actually starting to get kind of good. I mean, I don't know for sure, but that's how it feels, at least. Definitely taking, you know, like, not recovering my health extremely well here. I'll take the EXP. Yeah, we can play it safe for a little bit. That's not that big a deal. I'll grab the health. I wonder, what if I just kind of stay still? Like, maybe I don't even need to move in some ways. It could just be used as a defensive skill. Like, when they get close to me, aren't they just gonna get, like, straight up, like, vaporized, essentially? Okay, what I want to see next is how powerful is the damage? Like, can I tank the damage of a boss, is my current question? Oh, no, you take way too much from a boss. That's not gonna cut. Oh! Oops. Whoops. Kind of blew it there. Okay, so here is our first chest. I will do one more. Oh, man, I can't go any farther than that. I don't want any of these, to be completely honest. Okay, so we own the boss. Let's see what we get. Okay, there we go. 6 bounces. Alright. So I've concentrated our build a little more this time. Like, you know, I didn't, like, try to go quite as wild. We've got a lot more health regen and a little more defense. And I found that, like, you know, we've also been trying to get the glyph going. But overall, I don't feel like... this actually might be one of the characters where I don't think the Spectral Sword might not actually be that good. Mainly because it's, it doesn't leave the whole trail behind. But I guess on the other end, maybe, you know, I guess the numbers will tell us at the end. But basically, the sword only does damage if it touches things. Right now, it's touching things, though, but it doesn't seem quite as good, I gotta say. Mainly because, once again, this thing requires you to kind of have a little more interaction. Against these tougher enemies, like, rather than just running through them, they still, like, the damage becomes still a little too much to deal with. Let me try. Yeah, these guys are doing, like, pretty noticeable damage. I do have a little more health regen, meaning that I am able to bounce back from these, especially if I can, you know, get a few more levels into it. We're really trying to get Colorless Glyph going, mainly because Colorless Glyph does protect us as we're charging through the enemies. The main thing, though, is that, like, the Colorless Glyph can't really, like, these guys are a little too tankish. We're not vaporizing them. I don't know how this is going to work, though. This character just absolutely mows down weaker enemies, and he's not bad against bosses. He's not bad against bosses because you can just, like, force the enemies to follow you, essentially. Like, let's see. I'm gonna run through these guys. Let's see how much damage we take. I'm trying to get EXP. Oh, let's get health regen. That wasn't too bad. Although, I believe these are lower, like, oh, okay, we are currently maxed out on our SP regen. So, like, we actually go into our fast mode very easily. Like, if we can get enough health and defense that we can, like, bounce back from these hits, then, like, yeah, we could absolutely charge through these guys, which would be pretty helpful. Let me try running through these guys. Let's see what we get. Oh, yeah, we took a lot of damage from that. Like I said, though, we do have a lot of points in, let me try to just get over there. Yeah, let's keep leveling up the Colorless Glyph. Well, I think this is good, is if you need to go fast, this is the character for it. And I could basically just go like this. I don't know if just standing on top of it would... Look at all those numbers. That is nuts. I can't afford any of these. We're just gonna take the money and go. And my SP is high enough that I can just take a very brief rest and basically be, like, invulnerable again. I wish the snake trail lasted a little longer. That way I could kind of, like, draw attacks around the enemies. Uh-oh. No, you don't. Like, sometimes it's honestly just better to, like, stay still and just let them get on top of me. All of the damage combined. What's our EXP at? Our EXP's at 5. I really want to reroll for EXP. There we go. Yeah, I mean, like, a lot of this, like, you could just sit... Ooh, not entirely. Yeah, some of these enemies are still a little rough. I wonder if maximum defense would be sufficient. Like I said, as you can see, our health does bounce back pretty quickly. Maybe I'm not supposed to, like, run through the enemies so much as just use that time as an opportunity to, like, maybe the way I'm supposed to use it is an opportunity to just break through the enemies if they're surrounding me. I don't even know what our knives are up to. I haven't been putting as many points into the knives. So I'm honestly not sure. It's such a strange character. Like, you know, like, I don't know how good this character is, honestly. But like I said, what if I just periodically need to kind of dash through them and then use the trails of damage to kind of, like, take them out? I guess I'm not sure. It's such a weird character. Let's go for another EXP. There we go. We're almost maxed out. If we can get the glyph a little bit stronger, that would help as well, because, like, this character does benefit from getting closer. Oh, look out, we took a lot of damage from that. We gotta be a little more careful. But at the same time, look how fast our HP does bounce back pretty quickly, I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's, like, enough to, like, make these kind of reckless attacks. One thing we're lacking on is, like, I don't know how, let me check how high our defense is. Because maybe, you know, we haven't really stacked defense before. That's not really something I've tried. EXP will take it. Uh-oh, that was a mistake. Fortunately, we had the health to get through that. And I guess the defense, too. Like I said, like, you can actually just physically see our health regenerating just because I've stacked up so much of it. I just don't know. I don't know the answer. I don't know if I think this character is good or not. It's so weird. That's all I can say. It's such a weird character. I like how weird it is, but I don't know if weird is going to translate to good. Ooh, those guys do so much damage. That is so not worth it. I mean, like, I know I can make it through a few of them in the event I'm in an emergency situation, but man, they do a lot of damage. There's no doubt about that. Here we go, more health regeneration. Oh! I mean, like, we're supposed to take 75% less damage when we're in our speed form. That is still a lot of damage. Okay, here's another boss. So with the boss, what we can do is just kind of, like, make him, like, follow us. And then it'll just start, look at this, it'll just start chewing them up. Just like this. See, he's just constantly running into the trail. Just like this. Okay. So we got the glyph maxed out, that's good. Yeah, like, I mean, like, being able to, like, force the bosses to chase us definitely seems to chew up these bosses nicely. Cthulhu boss is down. What do we get? Okay, Spectral Sword occasionally slashes on its own, you know, like, oh, we get 2 of them. The sword slashes twice, sure. I don't want to run through these guys is the problem, but I did find a way through. Maybe when we get 2 swords, maybe the SP effect will shine when we have 2 swords, right? I just don't know. All right, I am going to, oh wait, we need to make sure we don't get too boxed in. Yeah, oh, damage, sure. I'll take damage. We're so unbelievably fast. It's so fast. Okay, let's try and just own this, like, crystal gate down, or whatever this, like, demon gate is called. I think I can actually just stand on top of it with my, with the glyph. Yeah, that thing chews those up pretty quickly, to be completely honest. I will use one reroll. No, can't do anymore. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna jump cut until the next big thing happens. Okay, so the second, what do you call it, thing has appeared. And, we've maxed out a few of our skills. I feel like my offense is a little bit lacking at the moment. We're gonna try to make it through. We have maxed out our regen, so when I get damaged, like, I bounce back really fast. I will say that. Let me see if I can get close enough to do damage to it. No, I gotta wait for those to fade, unfortunately. You know, the ironic thing about this is I find that just standing still does more damage than, like, actually fighting, than actually moving around. Like, just stacking up all of our effects together is essentially more damaging. Like, just basically doing this. So what I want to do is I want to focus on getting our knives upgraded. I'll take pure damage as well. So, like, basically just standing still like this has been, like, my most effective strategy. Which is, you know, maybe a little disappointing for a character that's supposed to be about going really fast. The thing, though, is that, like, we still just can't do enough damage. Like, that's the truth. Like, I can't, or at least I can't prevent enough damage, like, moving through these guys. Let me see what we get. I can't do any more. I literally just can't. So we'll just take the money. As you can see, though, like, honestly, oh, I didn't even realize that was the boss. I'm trying to, like, ow, that did a lot of the damage right there. Hold on a second. One thing that's actually been pretty decent is, honestly, the, I forget what it's called, but the daggers. The daggers have not been bad. Now, if I want, I could just leave. That's one thing that's kind of funny about this build. Or this character, rather. So the daggers, like I said, if I stand still, the daggers... So, like, here's the problem. We're not doing enough damage now, and the enemies are getting close to us, and these, like, weird squid dudes, they actually hit fairly hard. The only good news is that they're not super numerous. So they're not kind of like swarming around us. And like I said, now that we have the regen, we are able to, man, I bet duplication would be great with the knives. I'll take defense. Like, I'll take defense or I'll take knives. Okay, let me see if I can get him to chase me a little bit. Ow, 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 ow. All I gotta do is get the safety, though, even for a little bit. Like, watch my health tick back up. Like, everything is fast about this character right now, including our regen. Our main problem right now is absolutely our offense. Our offense is definitely not really there, and I personally don't feel like our defense is making up for it. We have to run through these guys. Ow. But once again, we make a comeback. I guess I'll take the boss ability. I mean, it does something, I guess. I guess I won't have any trouble repositioning the beam. The glow wanes. So, okay, I'm gonna stand still. Maybe you'll see what I'm talking about, how, like, no, we gotta get into a tighter area. Let me focus on getting the daggers up. I really want to see the daggers. Come on, daggers. Daggers. Of course, when I'm looking for it, I can't find them. Daggers. No, I'm just gonna take what I can get then. So this boss ability is just very similar to, like, the infernal beams. Which is not, like, look at this, I can just, like, whoa, you want some of this beam attack? Wow, those guys are healthier than I thought. So, okay, you see how the daggers are just, like, flying everywhere right now? And, like, that's because we're in such a closed-in area. Like, the daggers are just bouncing off of everything. And this has been the irony of the character, that this character has been actually better. Like, you see the daggers are actually kind of pushing him back, too. Like, look how many are on the screen, too. It's crazy how many daggers are. Let's get the damage going. I'll do it. I don't mind getting a little extra damage. But, like, the daggers have honestly been doing, like, you know, like, they're not doing, like, insane. I'm not gonna say that, but... I do like that if I get a little bit banged up, I do have the, you know, just, like, survive for a little bit and you bounce right back. Come on, give me the... I'm gonna go to, like, 15 at the lowest. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna have to take the first thing that's decent for a little while. But yeah, like, honestly, like, look at the 9. They're actually doing... I haven't even maxed them out yet, either. I would love to max them out just to see what they do at the max, but you know what? I'll just wait until the next big thing happens. Okay, so here's the maxed out defense. +1 defense. I guess it's 5 defense in the final one. I'm gonna let it go back and we're gonna run through some enemies. Let's see how much damage it does to us. It's like, you know, like, we could definitely run through the enemies, but, like, we can't just, like, body the enemies. I mean, like, you know, it's gonna let us, you know, go like this. That's one thing it'll let us do. Like, if I need to just get on top of these guys, I think I can establish, like, a defensive position here. Yeah, there we go. I can just get on top of here, I think. Hopefully, like, we'll see. You know, like, do I have the defense? Okay, 50% more damage, that's definitely gonna help. Let's see how we do. And like I said, if the enemies do start touching me, I do have the benefit that, our defense is apparently really beefy. Yeah, we did it. Let me touch the chest. What are we gonna get? Once again, we can't re-roll. I'll just take whatever. I'll take this. These, yeah, like, one of our big problems is, like, I just feel like we're not doing the kind of damage we need to do. And these enemies are still pretty deadly. Like, they're doing quite a bit of damage. Like, it's not like our defense is not so overwhelming that we're like the defense is, it's definitely helping, but it's definitely not the end-all be-all. And what I'm definitely noticing is a significant lack of offense. Anyways, I'll see you when the next boss appears. Whoa, Master Assassin, 50% chance to create an additional dagger on hit? Hold up now. Are they just gonna start shooting everywhere? Oh my god, I should so get into duplication to make even more of these. Oh my god, they're just everywhere. Dude, this would be awesome on the archer. Because, like, the archer already fills the air with, like, a bunch of bouncing things. Look at all of those! Oh my god. Yeah, like, look, it's actually, like, holding the enemies back. This is wild. That is awesome. I had no idea it would be that effective, to be completely honest. Yeah, it's like... Oh, man, I've been sleeping on the bouncing daggers this entire time. Oh, my God. It's like... I mean, it probably wouldn't be as good in the first area, the grassland, but, like, basically anywhere that's kind of, like, cramped, it would be amazing. They're not even getting close. They're not even getting to the glyph. This is awesome. All right, so the boss is here. Let's, like, take him out, hopefully. No, you don't. I'm too fast. Oh, I can shine them back in your face. You want some of these lasers in your face? How about some of these lasers? Just wait until my lasers spin around enough to get back to you. Oh, you think you can do that? What if I just go fast? Here we go. There we go. You like some of that? You like walking into those beams? Or these, like, trails or whatever. You like walking into these things? There we go. This is the end for you. I'm chewing them up. Crossing the beams. Get out of my field! Okay, so there it is. Victory to Bay, the Quickling. Oh my god. Dancing Dagger, 11 million damage. Unbelievable. That was awesome. Okay, so, maybe this entire time, Dancing Dagger was actually, like, insanely good. And I didn't even know, at the very end, I decided to pick up a little bit of projectile speed because I thought that would just be really funny. But, okay, so what do I think about the Quickling? I think the Quickling is really interesting. I don't know how good he is, though. Like, as in, like, I'll use the word meta. I don't know how effective his abilities are for beating the game, but he's very interesting. The thing is, I found that it was just better to stand still rather than run through the enemies, and you saw, even with a maxed out defense and a maxed out regeneration build, I just couldn't, like, push through the enemies effectively enough. Anyways, let me know what you think down in the comment section. Like the video if it was entertaining, subscribe for future Nomad survival content, and of course remember that you don't have to be good to get good.